Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a very, well, not challenging task, but honestly exciting task because it's going to finally give me the reason to do it. In the past couple months or even weeks, I've started a lot of books. I was always just looking for something to read during the school year, so I didn't finish a lot of the books I was in the middle of. So I have a lot of unfinished books that I'm currently reading. I think it's like, I don't know how many, but it's a few. I'm gonna put it up here, probably show you which ones I'm reading right now. The whole point of this video is I want to see how many, or I want to do a challenge where I do a timer for 24 hours, and then from there we see how long it takes me to complete this challenge. So a few of the ones off the top of my head, we have The Right Move by Tomforde. I know a lot of you probably will know that book. I'm 72% into that, so 72% done with that. Then I have God of War by Rina. To be honest, Legacy of Gods is one of my favorite series. I love it so much. But then I got to God of War, only got 40% in because I'm not a huge fan. I love Ava Nash, but I'm not a huge fan of Eli King, who is like the main male character in that book. But I really want to get done so I can finish the Legacy of Gods series. We might honestly read that first. I'm not sure yet, but it's definitely high up there. I'm also reading The Lies of Lena, which is, I'm 22% into that. I read that, 22% of it in like an hour and a half in the car on the way home from California a few days ago, but it is so good. I think it could potentially be a 5-star read. I haven't had a 5-star in almost 3 months, so there's 3 so far. And then of course, I know a lot of people probably excited about this one, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. I am 50 pages into it. For no particular reason have I not continued it. I actually really like it, so I'm very excited to continue that one. So actually for this video we have these 4 books, and I feel like I can move on to other books for other videos, but these are the 4 books we're going to try to be completing on this 24-hour timer. And I'm going to be pausing the timer whenever I'm not reading, just to see like an accurate time. Like, I want to see an accurate amount of time for how long it's taking me when I'm sitting down to complete these books. I'm gonna update you guys on what we start with. I'm very excited. If you are not a matcha person, you become one, okay? You just gotta have the right matcha, and it's so good. Hello everyone, I have decided what book we're going to be reading first. So I am currently 23% into this book, and basically if you want an idea of what it's about so far, basically she lives in the outer ring, which is where the people that are lower class live, and then the upper class people live in the inner ring. So her and her mom are actually mages, but mages are condemned in the society to help people on the inner ring. They make these potions, and that's kind of their flow of income. So that's what they do. And then one day Lena is going on the inner ring. She has a bad encounter with some girls, and she meets this guy named Quill. And from there, they kind of develop a bond, a romance. And she doesn't know much about him, but he's learning more about her. But it definitely seems like he is someone who's higher up in the inner ring. And I have a theory, but I don't want to say anything in case anybody wants to read it. I think this could be my first 5-star in like a very long time. I think I might have mentioned it, but I haven't had a 5-star in 3 months. So I would be very happy if this is a 5-star. And I've been really missing fantasy. I've been trying to kind of force myself through my physical TBR, which I have a lot of books that are not fantasy too. I've been trying to force myself through those, but honestly, fantasy is my favorite genre, and I really need to get back to it. And also, I love the art on this. Also, the spine, this indie cover, just, I absolutely love it. And oh, also the back is really cool. So I'm very excited to continue reading this, and my goal is to kind of read as much of it as I can tonight. It says on my Kindle I have 4 hours left in the book, and I'm like, could I do that tonight? Then we could get down to like, I don't know, because sometimes I can be a little slow and space out, so, but we could get a lot down on the timer if we read it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to take a bath and we can start reading. Hi guys, so I have officially finished The Lies of Lena by Kylie Snow, and this book was a 5-star, and I'm so excited. It has been my first 5-star in 2 months, and I think it honestly was because I haven't read a romantasy in a while, and I really needed it, guys. I really needed it. But this book was phenomenal. It is the perfect romantasy book. It's so underrated. Like, this is criminally underrated. And also, ignore the background. I just want to quickly say this. If it's like a little I am currently setting this up in my loft, and I'm very excited because I want this to be my filming background background for my videos, but I'm setting this up right now, so I'm really excited about it. But yeah, it is definitely a work in progress. But anyways, on to the point. So I have 18 hours and 35 minutes and 58 seconds left, and I finished this book. I think I read it honestly like decently fast. I don't think I was that slow reading this. I really enjoyed it. I spent a lot of time with it. So like I said, Lena is from the outer ring, where it's basically like lower class, and he is from the inner ring, and you don't know much about him yet. And his name is Quill, and she's Lena, and then this is Torin. And then you eventually figure out who all these characters are and the significance in the story. And when you get to part 2, which is like I think where I last left off, because I couldn't put it down after part 2. I really couldn't. Part 2 was so good. It is a 5-year time skip, and then you see where all of these characters are 5 years later and what is happening. And it is a very strong plot, and there's also some found family involved, which I love. It's definitely not just a romantasy, it's more of like a fantasy book, and it feels very whimsical and magical, and I just love it. This book is perfect. Like, it genuinely is perfect. I want this author to know it's perfect, and I hope one day she has like a book signing near me, because I really would love to meet her, because this is such a good book. And I read like her acknowledgements. It said, I've had this idea in my head since 2017, and I finally decided to sit down and write it during 2023. And I'm like, you know what? That's so me. Like, I relate to doing that. Like, you think about something for so long. If you're, I don't know, I'm very much like an ideas person. So like, you sit down and think about something for so long, and then like one day you're like, you know what? Let me finally do it. And then you do it, and then it's amazing. So we have 3 more books left, I think, that I'm currently in the middle of. And next we're gonna finish The Right Move. I'm 72% into that, and I'm going to be busy because we're going to be driving to San Diego to see Stray Kids. I don't know if anyone knows, like if you're in the comments and you know Stray Kids, I will literally do a whole dedicated video about Stray Kids and the concert or whatever, but when we go, so I'm really excited. This book was amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited to see Stray Kids, but I want to finish The Right Move because I'm already 72% into it, and I'm like, I think I can finish that while I'm there because I'm going to be really busy. So I think I'm going to finish that on either the drive there or the drive back. I'm going to finish The Right Move by Liz Tomforde. Now that book I have been feeling really good about as well. Like, it's a very, very good romance book, and I think it could also be 5 stars just because I love the dynamic and the characters so much. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I will update you guys probably when I am back from California. So thank you so much for coming along with this journey so far, and like I said earlier, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I would be so excited and delighted to have you subscribe to the channel and watch more of my videos in the future. But yeah, everyone read this book, especially since it's an independent author. Please support independent authors, guys. She is amazing. Look at how amazing the cover is too. So yeah. Hi guys, I am back from California, and I am done with The Right Move by Liz Tomforde. I actually finished this book on the whole way there, and I just checked the timer. I forgot my phone downstairs because I'm about to go with my mom to Target, but I'm 15 hours and I think 49 minutes into the challenge. 15 to 16 hours left. And I finished The Right Move by Liz Tomforde, and I have very, very good news. So far in this video, out of the books I finished, both of them have been 5 stars, and this one is a 5 star. And I'm so happy. I wouldn't say I'm not surprised about this one being a 5 star, but I'm very, very happy because I gave Mile High, the prequel, I gave it a 4.5. But first, I kind of want to describe The Right Move to you guys because I feel like I haven't sat down and talked about it at all. But basically, the previous main character, Steve, her best friend is Indy, who is another flight attendant who you meet in the first book. And her significant other, Indy's significant other, cheated on her. She found him in bed with another woman, and she has been with this guy for like basically like her whole life. They have been together, and he was just like, oh, I wanted to try something new. Like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean you want to try something new? So she's so upset, and she's looking for a new place to live. So Indy gets an offer from Stevie, and Stevie's like, oh, you just live with my brother, then we can be right across from each other. And then Ryan Shea, he's a point guard for the Chicago Devils basketball team, and he's like, no, absolutely not. But then, because it's his sister who is his best friend, he literally loves his sister so much, and they're twins, it's his twin sister. So for Stevie, Ryan is like, okay, fine, I'll let Indy live here for a little bit, but under like my conditions. So then she moves into the house, and then he just does these like small things for Indy that are so sweet, and that it's just like such a beautiful love story. And honestly, the personality of the main guy character reminds me of my boyfriend, and then the girl definitely reminds me of myself. And they're also like, he's also a point guard and plays basketball, and I'm just blonde like Indy, and we're just blonde, so we're similar. No, literally we're just blonde, so we're similar. But I love this book. She is such an amazing character. I really respect her and admire her so much. And I think they are a perfect couple. I love the ending to this book so much. I was like blown away by how much I love the ending. So yeah, this book, incredible. 5 stars. Definitely going to be one of my top 10 romance books ever. I don't know about top 3 yet, but it could be. It just depends how much I think about it. I would say my favorite romance books are Binding 13, Heartless, and then the third spot is kind of interchangeable, so I'm not sure. So basically my favorites are Binding 13 and Heartless, and then maybe The Right Move now, because I just love it so much. And you know, I'm a little pickier about romance books because sometimes I think they're a little, you know, but I love this book. It was amazing. It was incredible, and I recommend everyone to read this series. Definitely read Mile High before The Right Move. These are interconnected standalones, but this one should be read after Mile High because it's just like, there's a lot of information about the previous 2 main characters in this book that you really won't understand what's really happening unless you read the other one before this. I would highly recommend it. You don't have to, but I recommend it, okay? So, yeah, there we go. I've already decided what we're going to read next, and it is none other than Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. I am on page 57, so I'm excited to continue reading this. I've barely gotten into it. I actually didn't know where I put it, and I finally found it. It was behind my bed, but I found it, so I really want to read it. I feel like just Percy Jackson is the perfect summer vibe, and I'm really in a summer mood. I'm in a fantasy mood, so Percy Jackson is the perfect pick. I also like how this book is, I think, just shy of 300 pages. It's pretty short, so we can get this one done quick, and then we can go into our next book. So I'm very excited to continue reading Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, and I think all of you know what Percy Jackson is about, but this one, we're following the story of Percy after the first novel, so this is the next year of summer camp, and there's a lot of bad things happening right now at the camp, and how do I describe this without spoiling it? But so far I'm really enjoying it. There's a new character introduced, and I think he's going to be very important to the story. Love Percy and Annabeth's characters. I can't say much about this yet because I'm only 50 pages in, but I will update you as we read it today, and maybe I can read the whole rest of it today. I don't know. Maybe. Not promising anything. But yeah, let's get into Percy Jackson. I just finished Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. I already kind of instantly know my rating. I'm just gonna give it a 3-star. The plot twist wasn't a twist to me. I expected that. I feel like there was a lot of foreshadowing because of Percy's dreams. They give a good idea of what's gonna happen, and obviously it's a children's book, so it's not gonna have the biggest twist ever. I enjoyed it. Definitely didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, but I have a really good feeling about the next one. This one set up the next book very well. I really enjoyed the beginning and the end of this book. I think the destination was better than the journey in the case of Sea of Monsters, but yeah. It was decent, not amazing though, not like the first one, but I read it very fast. It was fun, quick read. I'm excited to move on to the next one eventually. So yeah. Guys, I kid you not, it's probably 5 minutes after the last clip. Genuinely probably 5, but I am about to continue God of War on my Kindle finally, because I'm like, if I don't do it tonight, I'm never gonna do it. So also I did this to my Kindle earlier, and I am so happy with how it turned out. The case, yes, I love it very much. Very pink, very me. I changed my outfit into these pajamas because I was like, It matches the book, the pink and the sparkles and the crown. Because Ava is like a diva and a princess. So Kindle Tour, this is bookmarked, of course, if you guys like Sarah Caroli and Destiny Sidwell, my favorite YouTubers, and I have this charm on it. And then I'll show you this in case. I hate the Kindle covers in these books. I really hate them. This is what we're reading, God of War by Rina Kit. So a little bit of background. Legacy of Gods is one of my favorite series ever. I love the series so much, and I was so excited for God of War. It's the last book in the series. Guys, I was fighting so hard to get through this book, and I wasn't enjoying it at all. Not even a little bit. Like, not even like this. I wasn't enjoying it. I'm never going to rest if I don't finish the series, because I'm like, I loved every single other one except this one. Well, I didn't really like the second one either. God of Pain. No. God of Malice. God of Malice I love. God of Wrath is my second favorite. It's a 6-star. Then God of Ruin, 5 stars. Amazing. Even more, like maybe like 5 million. And then God of Fury, my favorite book besides Pet Sematary. My favorite book is God of Fury. One day I want to get a lotus flower tattoo maybe, but I love God of Fury. And then we went from God of Fury to this. I don't know what happened. Here we go. So I finished God of War. I really hated it at first. I was gonna give it like a 2. But when I kept reading, I really started to enjoy Eli's character much more, because you start to get his POV a lot more, and you start to understand where he's coming from and his thought process, and we understand Ava more as we go on, and like why Eli acts the way he does towards Ava. We start to understand that, and while it didn't have the same feeling as the other Legacy of Gods books, but I did really enjoy them as a couple. I feel like individually I don't think Eli is like the strongest character she's ever wrote, but I really loved Ava. She was a very strong character. I think she was really unique. I really enjoyed her bubbly personality, but overall I am landing on a 4-star for God of War by Rina Kent. But guys, we have a dilemma. If you're seeing that, I'm gonna have to flip this video probably so you can see that, but yes. That does say 7 hours and 53 minutes. That's how much time we have left. 7 hours and 53 minutes on the clock. And we finished all the books we were in the middle of. So, what do we do now? Well, we're going to be continuing one of the series that I know most people watching this video will probably love to see more of, and that is Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse is going to be the next and hopefully last book. We are going to be reading the Titan's Curse. As you guys saw earlier in the video, I did not love the Sea of Monsters. I think it was lackluster compared to the first one. Well, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it at all. I think it wasn't a standout. I think there's a few key moments in there that are going to be very important later on, but for now, not great. But I hear the Titan's Curse is one of the best books in the series, so I'm trusting everyone. I'm trusting you guys. We're going to get into Percy Jackson, Titan's Curse. We're going to be reading all night. We're going to be reading all night, and we're going to be reading Percy Jackson. So, anyone that wants to watch Percy Jackson, you stay tuned. But, let's get into it, and let's finish this challenge. I hope you're enjoying the video. Guys, I fear this is better than Sea of Monsters so far. I agree. Guys, we've officially completed the challenge. Yay! We have completed 5 books on this 24-hour timer, which is honestly, I think, a lot. I feel like I accomplished a lot. I got a lot done. Finished all the books I was in the middle of, so I feel very happy and very proud of myself. Just to go over which books we read in the ratings, we will go from top to bottom. So, the first book we read and finished was The Lies of Lena by Kylie Snow, and I rated this book 5 stars, and I would recommend this book to everybody. Like I said, romantic-y, love triangle vibes, like time skip, very, very good, very interesting, amazing book, okay? We read The Right Move by Tomforde. This book was also 5 stars. There are 2 5 stars in this video. I feel really happy about that. I feel very successful with the reads. And this one, amazing. Definitely one of my top romance books now. I think the relationship was very healthy, realistic, and pure. And I think that these 2 characters were meant for each other, Ryan and Indy. Everyone check out the series if you get a chance. I'm definitely going to be continuing it. And let me know if you want me to continue either of these series in a future video, because I'd be very happy to film that and continue it, because both of them are amazing. I just ran out of space on my SD card and I cut it off. But okay, anyways. So quickly, because I only have 2 minutes of recording time until my SD card is full. Okay, 2 and 3 of Percy Jackson. Did not love Sea of Monsters. Really enjoyed Titan's Curse, by the way. My review of Titan's Curse. I did finish the whole thing. I read it very fast. Like the other one. Actually, I didn't read it that fast. It did take me the whole 7 hours. So, but I read it yet again. It wasn't that long of a read, but I definitely took more time to savor this one. I feel like I didn't take enough time to savor Sea of Monsters. So Titan's Curse, I gave a 4.25, my highest rating of the series yet. Really enjoyed it. Loved the new characters introduced. I also think this one had higher stakes and better, like, I don't know, a more interesting plot. I loved the direction the story is going. So 4.25, which is an 8.5 out of 10. Very good. Not bad, but not great. But we love Titan's Curse, the 3rd one. God of War, like I said, this was a 4-star. And that's to wrap up the video, because now my SD card is actually officially full. So I have to end it now. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, leave a like, thumbs up, give me your recommendations, what ideas you have for the future, and let me know if you enjoyed today's video. Okay, bye guys!